Like all the shirt is burned. It's just literally living off of fuel right now. Oh, stomp it out. Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. What is going on, guys? The DNA Brothers here, coming at you guys today, and we are keeping you guys updated with part 2 on fixing the Chevy Suburban behind us. We ran into a couple issues, got a couple codes that we ran across, and we're going to keep you guys updated with all this and show you what's going on today. If you guys haven't already, go check out our spark plug video, smash that like button, leave a comment, and yeah, thank you guys for the support. So let's get into today's video. So we're gonna show you guys what our issue is first. It's getting plenty of spark. It's wanting to kick over. The starter is good, battery is good, all that stuff's good. But let's go ahead and run these codes. 4 codes found. Go ahead and read codes. We got a P0171, which is System Lean Bank 1. We got a P0174, which is System 2 Lean Bank 2. We got a P0420 Catalytic System Inefficiency Below Threshold Bank 1. And what else do we got? We got an evaporative emission system leak detected, large leak. So we're gonna go ahead and get further into this and start trying to diagnose or do a diagnostics and figure out what's going on. So alright guys, so I just noticed one thing, and I'm gonna pass you off to Denver right now, and I'm pretty sure we figured out our issue of why we're not starting up here. So, where are the keys at? Are they in here?
Yeah, it should be.
I was sitting here and, you know, it just dawned upon me, and I was like, dude, I don't hear the fuel pump like building pressure. I don't hear it activating or anything like that. So I'm honestly starting to think that it's the fuel pump. So just kind of listen. We got a second vehicle, the same motor, same everything. So we'll show you what it sounds like when the fuel pump is actually working properly. So.
And the fuel pump's right over here. The gas tank's located right under the driver's side back seat. And what you're looking for is like a winding sound, just to hear the fuel pump getting ready to go ahead and build pressure and start up. But yeah, and all you do is you turn the key 1-2 clicks. You don't try to turn it over, because you should be able to hear it at the second click. It should be getting ready to go ahead and start up.
What that pretty much does by turning the key like that is it primes your fuel pump and gets it ready to fire. It builds, basically it just builds pressure. But we're gonna take you guys over here. We're at the Avalanche. This is the same, it's 2-wheel drive 5.3. Pretty much the same scenario, same drive line, same all that stuff. So I'm gonna have Denver step into the vehicle and show you what we're talking about here. Go ahead and shut the door. So what we're listening is for that fuel pump to prime. It's pretty noticeable. Go ahead and do it 2 more times. And you can clearly hear that fuel pump priming. So next step, we're gonna have to go ahead and test some we're gonna have to test the fuel pump relays or fuses, and just make sure that it's not a fuse before we go ahead and dump some money into a fuel pump. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check some fuel pump relay, or the fuel pump relay, and basically we're just trying to make sure the relay, see if the relay is good or bad.
And what you can do is you can pull out your owner's manual if you're having trouble finding it, but it's pretty straightforward right there. It says FPMP, that stands for fuel pump. All right, so you just find the relay that matches up on the map there, and that would be this one here.
Which we don't have a real way to test these relays. So what we're going to be doing is taking one of these other relays in an area that we know works, like
the headlamp,
which we know that works. So we're going to go ahead and swap out the same exact part number relay to our fuel pump, and then we're going to go ahead and try to prime the fuel pump and fire it up and see what happens.
Okay.
And I'm not hearing anything. So it's like you can hear it get power, but it doesn't.
Yeah, there's like a click, but no winding.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't build any pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's most likely the fuel pump. But to finish it off and guarantee us that it is a fuel issue, we're gonna go ahead and try to throw some starter fluid in. So we are going to show you how to use starter fluid on your vehicle. It's pretty simple. You just remove a piece of intake piping or hosing, whether, you know, either vacuum hosing, or I like to go straight for the intake manifold, and that's what we're going to be doing here. And if it starts, we know it's a fuel issue. So what we're going to go ahead and do is remove this clamp, or loosen up this clamp. Basically what you want to do is spray it past the MAF, just because, you know, I don't know what is all in this starting fluid as far as its ingredients, and I don't know, you know, I just wouldn't recommend to spray it through the MAF. I feel like it might corrode it, or it might break something down or mess something up, so I just don't recommend it. But we're gonna go ahead and have Denver crank as soon as we go ahead and spray some. So here we go. Go ahead. And that's our sign right there. It is a fuel issue. So we have now figured out exactly what it is. It is a fuel issue. We found out that the fuel pump is not priming, so sources tell me it's a fuel pump. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up a fuel pump and come back at you guys. We're probably gonna have to drop the tank. Well, we're gonna have to drop the tank, actually. So we'll show you guys. I wanted to personally make a how-to video, guys, for you viewers on how to do this, but we haven't done this ourselves, so we're gonna be learning as we're going. So we're just gonna throw in bits and clips here and there, just show you guys what's going on and finish up this video. So guys, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this fuel pump and drop this gas tank and go ahead and swap it out, and fingers crossed fixes our issue. So the first, go ahead.
I was gonna say the tank holds about 32 gallons. It's about quarter full right now.
It's gonna be a little heavy. A
little heavy, not too bad. I'm glad I didn't fill it up before this happened. So
that would have sucked. So but guys, check out these rims. I mean, the rim video, we did a rim polish how-to with some others polish, and it came out really good. I mean, it's not 100%, but they look really good. The first thing you guys want to go ahead and do is get your vehicle jacked up on some jack stands and get access to your fuel tank, which is right there. And there should be some straps up there on this, I'm guessing over here on the driver's side, from what I was looking at just a few minutes ago. Denver,
there's one here,
right here.
Yeah,
those bolts.
Yeah, there's one here and one here. There's two straps holding this.
You just loosen that bolt up and those straps will come loose. So what you guys, I recommend doing, and what we're gonna attempt to do, who knows how it's gonna go, but we're gonna take some wood, probably a 2x4, and 2 jacks, and jack up to the gas can, so the gas can has something holding up, and then we're gonna loosen up those straps and try to lower it down. As doing so, you're gonna have multiple hoses going to your fill cap, where you fill your gas, And you want to just make sure you're moving any wiring harness or anything like that as you're coming down very slowly. Just be careful. Get the GoPro down here and show you guys what we got going on. So we got the charcoal canister all disconnected as far as hoses, and then we're getting ready to take these straps off that hold the gas tank on. We're supporting it with jacks and some wood to protect the gas tank, and a few more hoses and lines that for the fill port. The gas tank will remove back there. Guys, we finally got it off. It's been about probably 2.5 hours, somewhere around there. And here's the new fuel pump and the packaging and directions with the wiring kit in case of, I'm guessing for older models you have to rewire.
Yeah, so
at least that's what the directions say. Yeah. They state if you have a plug that looks like that, you're gonna have to convert to that. So,
but ours already looks like that, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good. When you guys go ahead and swap your fuel pumps, you just want to make sure you guys clean the surface of the outside of the gas tank. That way you prevent. We did, even though there's already some grime here, but you just want to, you know, prevent anything from getting in there when you open it up. Well, we finally got the fuel filter or the fuel pump installed into the gas tank, and I'm currently on the phone with AutoZone trying to get a hold of them to see if we can find a AC Delco fuel filter for this vehicle, just in case it was clogged. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what everything looks like. Out of the way. And there's the new fuel pump installed. And yeah, so now that's all that's left, is we got to get it jacked up, get it back installed everywhere, a couple wiring harnesses, a couple connectors. And once it's installed, then we're gonna head to the store to replace the fuel filter, which is right there. And then yeah, then we're gonna give it a fire and see if she runs. So fuel tank is back in the Suburban, and Denver feels pretty accomplished, even though he looks like a freaking grease monkey. And yeah, I'm pretty happy too. It was a lot easier installing it than it was taking it out, just because a lot of these clips were a pain in the butt. So yeah, the straps are back on. There's 2 ventilation hoses for the evap system up there. Actually no, there's 2 lines on this side, the front left driver's side, and those were for feeding the fuel injectors and the fuel rail. And then there's 2 on that side for the charcoal canister for the evap system. There's 2 clips on top for the fuel pump, and then there's 2 fuel lines that go to your feed when you're filling the vehicle up, and the other one I'm not sure what it goes to, but we got it all reinstalled. All right guys, so we went ahead and got a fuel filter. They didn't have an AC Delco, so we actually ended up, and apologize for the darkness, but we actually ended up going with a K&N fuel filter. And let's actually unbox it. You want to go ahead and do that? Pretty decent packaging,
and we got the double threaded side.
That's because that's what our vehicle requires.
Yeah, some of them have a threaded side and then a quick release on.
But I wanted to show you guys real quick the fuel filter, so I'm gonna get down here, show you guys, even though it's freaking freezing right now. You can see it right there, K&N all installed, ready to go. We just got to prime the fuel pump once we get some fuel in there, and fingers crossed she starts. Fingers crossed. All right guys, so we are currently putting fuel in the Suburban, putting the fuel that was already in the tank. We took it out to lighten it up when we went to go install it. So we're filling her up, and it looks like it's working. Basically, we're using this towel as a filtration system to just catch any dirt from us transferring, or just dirt that was in the gas tank previously that we don't want to put back in there. So Moment of truth. We're gonna be firing it up. We're gonna prime the filter first, so just turn the key on to the second click like 3 or 4 times. Don't start it though. Yep, I can hear the fuel pump. Do that a couple more times. Oh, that thing has so much suction. You can hear it. Keep going. You gotta get the line. You get those lines full. You gotta do a couple more times. Trying to push all that air out too. I can hear it like going into the fuel filter right now. All right, guys. You ready, Denver?
Yeah!
She's clunking. I don't know what that is though. That might be a lifter tick.
Dude.
I don't like that sound.
It feels so good though.
You hear the clunking? That ticking? Pop the hood real quick. Alright guys, so we're gonna do a little celebration for you guys. We don't know if it's gonna make the actual video, but we're gonna do a celebration. So either it'll be for you guys or everybody or just for us. So pretty sure it was a lifter tick. It already went away though.
Yeah.
I think it was just trying to get fuel pressure or get some lubrication up to wherever it was. That's probably what you're probably low on oil, dude. That's most likely a sign of being low on oil. So we're gonna go for a cruise, see how everything goes. Here's our little celebration to just drop it. Little bonfire. That feels good, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Feels really good. How are you feeling?
I feel really good that that's over with.
Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you have to replace your fuel pump, plan to make it an all-day project if you've never done it before.
Yeah. Alright guys, and this thing is just not going out. Like all the shirt is burned. It's just literally living off of fuel right now. Oh, stomp it out. Somebody's coming.